Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
So we have a sister who is responding to Nigerians who have commented on what they would do better had they been living in the United States, as well as what they say about Americans. Take a look.
Recently, I've been talking a lot about race relations on my channel, and some of the comments that I get are from Nigerians in Nigeria who talk about how if they were in America, all of the wonderful and amazing things that they would be able to do if they were in America. If I were in America, I would be rich, I would be famous, I would be this, I would be that, because you Black Americans are lazy, you Black Americans are this, you're that, you love thug culture. I'm constantly having to battle Caucasians on one hand, and then now I have to battle Africans on the other. And you all know, listen, I love my Nigerian people. I am genetically Nigerian and Ghanaian. The only reason why your Black would be able to come over to America and be able to do anything is because of the hard work, the blood, the sweat, the fighting, and the dedication of African Americans who on this soil changed this land. African Americans are the ones who got this country integrated. Let me explain something to you. White people in this country did not give us anything. We have had to take. We took in the 1960s what it is that we had. We took their lynchings, their terrorizing, their burning down of our neighborhoods, and we continue to rebuild and rebuild and revisit and retwist and re-rise up what it is that we have done in this country. And the only reason why anybody can bring their Black over here from another mother effing country is because what Black Americans have done on this land. And I'm saying this as a person who is bicultural, whose father is not American, doggone it. My father is an immigrant, and he was able to come over to this country and do something in this country because of the Black people who fought, who died, who bled, who were lynched on this land. So don't sit your Black over there in some other goddamn country talking about what you would do in America. The only reason why you're Black should even get the F over here is because of what we have done. Part of the reason that Nigeria looks the way that it is right now is because Europeans ran roughshod over Nigeria, took down your symbols and put up their own, implanted you with their religion, have you worshiping white skin. And then after they sucked and siphoned from the country enough, then they started implanting the leaders that they wanted who would fulfill their white supremacist agenda. If you were born on this land entrenched in the funk and the foulness that exists on this land, you would be just as mentally enslaved, just as mentally entrained as the people who are here. So rather than going off and talking about all of the things that you would do in America, please do them in Nigeria.
Well, she's definitely not lying there in everything that she's saying. I just think that when it comes to just basic human thoughts and feelings, the ripe old term, the grass is greener on the other side, always comes into play. And a lot of people that are in other countries think that things are much better in North America, and they feel like they would do better if they had the opportunity to leave their country and come to America or Canada. I just think that that's tone deaf, because if you are to even just turn on the news every day, you get a sense of what's going on in America with our people and the lack of equality and the racial unrest, and what's happening to our people every single day in the workplace. There are many opportunities that are not afforded to us. So when you are in another country, it's probably best to really educate yourself and understand the country that you're talking about, that you would do better had you had the opportunity. Because if you're seeing history to present, what Black people are going through, what would make you, as a Nigerian, think that you can do better than what Americans are doing currently? Now, of course, there's good and bad. You know, you've got criminals, you've got law-abiding citizens that are trying to do the best for themselves and their families, and you've got reformed criminals that are out and trying to do the best for their families, and then you have the hardened criminals. So you get it all. However, when we're talking about just in general, the Black community trying to get ahead and what we go through, it is very insultive to hear somebody in another country say, well, we can do better, and the only reason that you are in the position you're in is because you're all thugs. So on top of that, you're painting the entire group of American people with a broad brush. So it's tone deaf, it lacks education. And this sister, as you can see, as she goes through, she's just going up and up and up. Her emotions, crescendoed, because it was very, triggering for her. And rightfully so. Listen, to Africans and people in other countries, just make sure that you educate yourself. And if you want to, obviously come to North America or any other country, just prepare yourself. And you can't really make these kinds of broad statements without really ever even being in that country to really understand. So do better. Let me know what you all think about this. What do you think about, how Nigerians are feeling about Americans? I know that there's a lot of talk about Africans not liking Americans and Africans not liking Jamaicans and vice versa. And as that old saying goes by Rodney King, can't we all get along? We go through enough as it is from them folks. As a community, we need to learn to stop having this infighting that goes on between us. So let me know what you all think. Also, don't forget to download the African Diaspora News app. You can grab it at the Google or Apple store on your phone, or head over to africandiasporanews.org and grab it there. You'll have access to content you won't see here and much more wonderful things. So you want to get that app. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, EA Public Relations. Until next time, please be safe, everyone. Peace be.